Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing off my indicator, God mode, and this is a strategy that I've built around it. They're using Bollinger Bands. I call this strategy easy mode. It's extremely easy to follow, define rules, etc, etc. So what I'll do is I'll go through, I'll show you how I use it, the rules, and then I'll do a back test, do like 50 days or 50-day back test or something like that, maybe like 60, 70 trades. I'll record all the data, and then at the end of the video, I will show you the stats. This has got a pretty high win rate. So with God mode, I have 3 different strategies that I built. One's called easy mode, one's called whale hunter, and another one's called range mode. I'll eventually make videos of the other 2, but this is probably the easiest, most straightforward strategy that I'll show off. It's not the most profitable. The most profitable is probably the range one, but this is really good. So let's get into the rules. First off, so so basically I'll show the indicator. This is it. So pretty much basically sell, buy and sell signals. The bands are take profits. I've taken away the middle band. Don't need it. You can use it, but for tight on the 15-minute time frame, yeah, I'd rather keep it like this. When you get up time frames, you could use the middle band as like a first take profit or whatever. But because this strategy works from 1 minute all the way up to 12 month, it works on any asset. It works on absolutely anything. So it's a good little strategy, especially for someone that's new, that doesn't know where to put stops, doesn't know where to put take profits and stuff. But yeah, so the rules are: see a signal, bullish or bearish, must close under or above the arrow. Obviously bullish or bearish, under or above. So entry at the arrow or within the closed candle. So what does that mean? So you see you get the signal, right? Then we get the next candle closed bullish. That's what you need. So you need so this is obviously a bullish signal. So the next candle needs to close bullish. Doesn't necessarily need to be the next candle. It just needs to be a candle closing bullish after the signal above the arrow. So I hope that makes sense. This slide probably helped a bit. So close bullish. This one closed bullish on the next candle. Place the entry at the arrow or within the candle that closed above the arrow. So what that means is you could have placed an entry here and then just wait, got filled. Your stop loss would have been underneath this low, or say there was more of a significant low, left, then you could use that low. But if you want to have like strict rules, because it works both ways, if you want to have strict rules for someone that's new, just put it under here. I've even done tests where I've just put it underneath the arrow and it's worked. So obviously this took off. That would have been a sniper entry here. So the bearish side, obviously see the signal, but here you can't take the trade because we haven't closed bearish below the arrow, right? So you have to close bearish. So then next candle we close bearish. So then what you do is you can put your entry anywhere within this candle. What I've done before, I tested this as well. This works pretty good. Like for like a defined strict rules, is you fib the candle that closes below. And you take the 50% of the fib and you put your entry there, and then you stop obviously the most recent high. Or, say there's more of a significant high or a level or something like that, you can put it above that. But strict rules, like I said here. Yes, that's pretty much that there. That's those rules. Alright, so when I did these screenshots, I didn't realize that it was on the 1 minute time frame, but it doesn't really matter, it works. So this is what a trade would sort of look like. Signal hasn't closed bearish yet, closes bearish. As soon as it closes bearish, here, 1 minute time frame, you're probably going to have to market order something like this. But 15-minute time frames, whatever, higher, you can set to save on fees. So close below the bearish signal, market or place an order within the bearish candle that closes below. In this case, would have been a market order. And your target is the bottom of the band. Okay. Bullish signal, closed above the arrow, market order or place an order, or you probably would have got filled up here if you marketed, whatever. Target the top of the band. Seriously, so simple. And I'll be using this Trader Edge software. So this is, I will be using 1% risk on every single trade, profit. So this will give me my win rate, P&L, total trades taken, wins, losses, break-even trades. There will be no break-even trades on this strategy, because you either get the trade or you don't get the trade. You do not move the stop. I'll show you that. I'll explain that. Risk edge score. So this is this edge score is all of the strategies that have been tested on Trader Edge, the backtesting software. They give an edge score to. So the higher the edge score, the better the strategy, basically. Largest win, largest loss, max wins, consecutive losses, average win, loss, max drawdown, risk to reward. We'll go more in depth with this a bit later on. So if you want to suss this out, I'll drop a link below, and you can have a look. This here is worth its weight in absolute gold, especially if you're somebody that likes to like test different strategies, and it's like hard to record those things unless you're like really skilled with like what's that called? I forget what it's called. What is that called? Doesn't matter. Use this. This is way better. This is so much easier. It saves so much time. I recommend this. This seriously changed the game for me in helping me define a strategy and a successful trading plan. It's just so much easier being able to see like your win rate, P&L, etc. Okay, so we'll quickly go into this before I do any of the backtesting. So I'll just quickly show you. Let's see right here. See, this would have been a trade here. Beautiful little trade. So remembering this is just Bollinger Bands and just my indicator. You will not find this indicator anywhere. This is my indicator. Okay, so the trade, something like this. Stop above the high. I mean, you could go above this high, depending. You can put it above that high. It doesn't really matter. Just less As you can see, the trade played out pretty nice. That's how you set it up. This is how you can set a bullish one up. Here, target the top of the band. And now, when placing the trade, the order, wherever you see the signal, you want to target the top of that band. So not like when we're here, I put my entry here, I didn't get filled until here. And so I'm not putting my take profit here, I'm putting my take profit where the signal is, the top of that band, because 9 times out of 10, it hits that. Don't mess with this strategy as well. Don't, as we're coming up, say you get filled and then you come up to right near the band and then you move your stop loss into profit. Don't do that. That's not part of the rules. It's not part of the strategy. Leave it as it is, because the strike rate is there, the RR is there. it's profitable, you don't need to do that. All you're going to do is just stop yourself out of the trade, because the amount of times that it will come up, it will go right near the top of the band, it will come back down, right, fake everybody out, and then it will come back and you still hit your TP. You'll see it multiple times in the back test. I'll show you some losing ones. No, this is probably too close. The band's probably too close for a trade here. Losing one here. This would have been an absolutely beautiful trade. I would have taken this trade no matter what. Especially if you fib this from here to here. Look, I'll fib it. Probably would have been a 618. Yeah, look at that. 100% would have taken that trade. So you're definitely going to get losses, obviously, with absolutely any strategy. That's what it would have been. The risk would have been there. It would have been beautiful. But in saying that, with the risk, sometimes you'll get some really, really close trades. Look, there's one here that swung back and still ended up coming your direction, depending on where you put your stop loss. But see, you could have come down, been in profit here, then be like, I'm going to move my stop, bang, you're out, but your trade still would have went your way. So, what else? Yeah, I reckon we should probably just get into the test, and then I can show it off. Look at this here. This is like a beautiful little range here. That would have been so good to trade this. Yeah, just quickly show you. You know, these are what the trades would have looked like. Absolutely. Like, it's a pretty powerful indicator. For me anyway. I absolutely love it. This is all I trade, is God mode. And those three strategies. Here, would have got stopped out here. So I'll show you. On this trade, probably would have entered here. Stop would have been there. Depending, like you might have, your stop would have been there. Yep. Stopped out, but then you would have seen this bearish candle, and then you could have entered again. Stop up here, down. Did we end up getting it? Yep, we ended up getting it. There's another part to this as well. Yeah, this is a good example here. So see the signal? Right, what you can do, this is what I do. Whenever we close above that signal, that's a trade. That's still another trade because it has not reached the other side of the band. Clearly, would have been stopped out here. This is what the trade would have looked like. That's the trade that would have looked like. That's what that would have looked like. But then, when we come over to here, we can take the trade again because we have not touched the other side of the band. So look, this is what you would have just put an entry here. See, the thing is though, now you could have targeted the top of the band where the signal was hit, or you can still target. You can still do this, and I probably would have put my stop loss even here, because these trades play out all the time. These trades, like, they don't have to be 1-to-1s. They don't have to be crazy R's. These ones play out more than the high R trades. So don't be scared to place these trades because they do play out. As you can see, this played out and actually got a really nice rally afterwards. We could have put take profit here. You could have even just been, TP1. Once you hit TP1, you could have moved your stop and then just rode the trade out, get stopped out. Who cares? Doesn't matter. You're not going to win every trade. That's not what trading is. All right, let's get into the test. Alright, so the test finished. It took me about an hour to do. So in the long run, it ended up being, what is this? 82 days. So 82 days of backtesting on the 15-minute time frame, using the actual backtest tool. I find that's the most genuine way of testing a strategy out. Because you'll see other people, they'll get it up like this, and then they'll test it. Oh, yep, that would have been a trade, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, yep, that would have been a trade. Where I find, like, if you can't see what's coming, it's a bit more genuine, a bit better. All right, so let's get into here. The stats. Started with $10,000 account. Always risking 1%. So yeah, 50%, 58% win rate. P&L 9,815. So basically doubled the account in 82 days. 82, 84, whatever I said. Total trades taken 124. Wins 72, 52 losses, 0 break-evens. Profit factor, but this is what's pretty cool, the edge factor. So I haven't actually submitted this strategy to Trader Edge yet, but the edge score is 100. The average edge score of all backtests done on our platform is currently 79.38%. This backtest score is 100%. So that's pretty cool, I think, anyway. Consecutive wins, 6. 5 losses in a row. Excuse me. Average win, 1.69%. Average loss, 1% always. So obviously $10,000 account, $100 every trade. Maximum drawdown, that was at the start here. So you just got to keep be persistent with it. Do not break those rules. And yeah, works out pretty well, I think. Yeah, so that's basically God mode. God mode in easy mode. It's a pretty cool little strategy. I will make some more, and yeah, if you like and subscribe, you will get a notification when I drop them. Cheers.